Okay, this is part 2 of the Marilyn Manson parade of records and stuff. Let's get into it. This is the Disposable Teens 12-inch, and it's from the Hollywood era. And what has this got on it? Diamonds and Pollen. 5 to 1 by the Doors. Yeah, the cover of 5 to 1 by the Doors on this is outrageous, and it's really good. All right, here's a CD thing that pertains to this thing. And this is the fight song. This is a really good song. And on the other side is remixes of the fight song and love song. Anyway, if you see this in the record store, don't be afraid to pick it up. It's a rockin' song. Oh, here are, they're in a little bag, but these are Marilyn Manson tarot cards. And they go with this release, Hollywood. And man, is this release good. What an imaginative. Every song completely different from the other release. Out of sight, man. Out of sight. And this one is, this is an original copy. I bought this a long time ago in Las Vegas, right when it first came out. Here are the records, black vinyl. There you go. And here's a tour book from that tour. And I picked this tour book up at the Grand Olympic Auditorium, 1801 Grand Avenue in downtown Los Angeles, Monday, October 8th, 2001 at 8 p.m., $15. So I got this tour book at the pay-per-view concert that was filmed in Los Angeles, California at the Grand Olympic Auditorium. And that's what the tour book looks like for the Guns, God, and Government tour. All right. Next is, I call this Marilyn Manson's rap album because that's what it sounds like. Here's a single from it. This single is Mob Scene. And on the flip side is Paranoianic or something. Anyway, pick this up, Mad Platter Records in Riverside, California. It came with this poster. And it's a little blue record. And is this thing worth buying? It's worth $5. Which is normal. Little records, $5. All right, and here is the Mob Scene 12-inch remixes by Marilyn Manson. This thing is worth anything that they charge you for it. This is a different version of Mob Scene from the official album. And it is like the punk rock version of Mob Scene by Marilyn Manson. And this is what the disco looks like. Can't recommend that enough, even though you'll never see it in a record store. Anyway, all that is from the Golden Age of Grotesque by Marilyn Manson. Here's a bootleg copy of that release. Here's what the vinyl looks like. Second vinyl. Looks the same as the first. And on the bootleg, this came inside of it. But this thing is from the Hollywood record. It's not from the golden age of grotesque. Shows bootleggers don't know what they're doing. Okay, let's get into the official, original, impossible to find copy of this record. And when I say impossible to find, I mean finding it for a price that's not stupid, like some guy's trying to make his car payment off this record. Anyway, there it is. It's a rap record. It's entertaining, but it's not. It's listenable, but it's not. I don't know what to say about this. Here are the record sleeves, and this is the original, so black vinyl. Back when this thing was pressed up, they weren't making colored vinyl to make sales. They were just making a vinyl copy of the new Marilyn Manson. Here is a Hot Topic picture disc of the golden age of grotesque, and this is the new shit. And I actually bought this at a Hot Topic in Las Vegas. And it's not bad, it's okay. Last but not least, on the golden age of grotesque, here's a tour book I picked up, and I put the ticket stub right on it. House of Blues, Las Vegas, July 6, 2003, 8 p.m., Marilyn Manson. And this was a little book they were selling outside of the show. So you could go home and, I guess, look at pictures of Marilyn Manson with a lot of red lipstick on. All right, here we go. This also came out right after that. This is Marilyn Manson's greatest hits, sort of. Lest We Forget the Best Of. And I picked this thing up at Hastings in Bullhead City, Arizona. They only had one of them. I special ordered it, and somehow they got it. You're just not going to see this in your local record store, and even if you did, they would want a price for this thing that would make you not want to go into that store ever again. And good for you. You don't charge a lot of money for records. Oh, here's the vinyl. All right. And to go along with that greatest hits is Marilyn Manson, Personal Jesus. And Personal Jesus, I don't know what band does that song, but I know it's not a Marilyn Manson song. And is his version of Personal Jesus any good? If you play it fast, it is. Just like anything that Marilyn Manson does, you gotta speed it up. But that's coming from somebody who adores the adolescents. All right. Let's move on to the Eat Me, Drink Me phase of Marilyn Manson's career. Here's the single from that Heart-Shaped Glasses picture disc. This thing sucks. This is a terrible record. I never play it. The song is no good. Whatever. All right, here is the LP from which that single is taken from. And this thing is a lot more interesting than the hit single they took from it. There it is, Marilyn Manson, Eat Me, Drink Me. Very interesting record. But not something you're gonna rock out to. And here's what the vinyl looks like. All right. And here's a poster that came with that Eat Me, Drink Me release. Yeah, lots of look at me, look at me. I'm glad Jello Biafra doesn't treat himself the way Marilyn Manson treats himself. I really appreciate that. Anyway, Jello offer gives you artwork that's interesting instead of look at another picture of me. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, get real. Anyway, let's move on to the high end of low, I guess, portion of Marilyn Manson's career. This is the Armagoddamn motherfucking Gettin' picture disc, and it is a lot better than the last one I showed you. And here is a different format of the same thing that I just showed you. All right, and here it is, the high end of low. I don't know what to say about this record. It's very, very interesting. This record's all over the place. Just all over the place. And here are the records that came in that jacket for the high end of low. And if you see that thing in the record store, if they want right around $25 for it, go ahead and pick it up. If they want more than that, save your money and buy something else. And here is the poster that came with it. Just, again, more pictures of me, pictures of me. I wish Marilyn Manson wouldn't do that, because when he started out, it wasn't all about pictures of me. There was some like punk rock inspired artwork. Anyway, there's more to get through, but that's the end of this video. There will be a third, and yeah, the third one will be the end. Anyway, talk about having a lot of records from the same artist. Ay, ay, ay.